This is Kate Jones with the Gale Hill Radio Hour, here with an excerpt from my earlier interview with Madeline Lepidi-Carino, a retired lawyer running for council in the city where we both live. This race marks the very first time Madeline has run for public office, and she is certain that her age and professional background will give her the wherewithal to restore civil discourse to city government. In this short segment, she begins by talking about 3 of the benefits of age in politics and ends by describing a skill she learned in her long career in mental health, juvenile law, and mediation.
I am so glad that I am where I'm at now because I feel I can make more of a difference now because I'm a calmer person, I'm a more mature person, and I feel like I've grown a lot spiritually and emotionally.
Yes. And that's so important because when you look at things from that inner sense, that spiritual sense or whatever it is, when you have that understanding, you can look at situations and issues differently, I think, and perhaps with more clarity.
Yes, definitely. I would agree with that, Kate.
Yeah. So running for city council, how about that? That's going to be quite an interesting journey for you, as they say.
Yes, it will be. And I feel like I'm up to the task.
Yeah, that's good. So how are you preparing for this task?
Well, I'm preparing right now by preparing my campaign. I have a campaign theme, which I believe says it all, is where I want to go. I want to cultivate change with the community collaboration, cooperation, and civil discourse. I believe we have to have a respectful dialogue on highly charged, contentious issues. Unfortunately, it has not been the case with the current council. As I mentioned before, there had been disagreements and heated discussions, but people were able to sit down regardless of their party affiliation, regardless of their views, and sit down and maybe have coffee with each other and sit down and negotiate any issues that were present. I don't see that happening anymore, and that makes me sad as a longtime resident of Hudson to see it. And that's why I decided that I would like to enter the council race. I feel I have something to say, and I do want to say it.
Yeah. Well, all right. So what are your core beliefs?
Well, my core beliefs are, I have a belief in community where we can work together mutually for a common good and for underlying the benefits, as opposed to working in opposition for selfish ends. I feel like I believe that we should be able to listen to each other, negotiate our differences, and look at things in a positive manner. I do believe in civic involvement. I do believe in supporting our all the civic activities that we have here, our nonprofits. I feel that's very important. So this is what I believe in.
Okay. So you had a career, and you mentioned this, in mental health, juvenile law, and you also had a career, you went on to mediation, correct?
Yes.
So I am very interested in how each of those prepared you for serving the city of Hudson, Ohio.
Well, I feel the biggest thing I've learned from all 3 fields is active listening. It's just not hearing the words people say and sitting there thinking how you're going to respond to it. It's really a process. Active listening is a process where you understand and interpret and evaluate the message that the speaker intends to convey. And I feel by actively listening, you can build rapport, trust, and empathy with the speaker, as well as avoid misunderstandings, conflicts, and errors. And I feel that's what's going on with council now. They're not really hearing each other. You can use active listening, especially with somebody that has opposite views from you, to learn, gain some information, gain insight, and develop solutions. That's what it's all about, in my opinion. Some people are so mentally involved in responding, like, I got to have an answer to this. I know what he's going to say. I'm going to answer this without really hearing what that person is trying to say and understand it. And I believe I have this skill. And also, I believe what I've learned from all three fields basically is professionalism. It's not just knowledge that you gain from books, from going to school. It's how you present yourself in your mannerisms, in your style, in your approach to people. You show a respect and respect for others. And that's what professionalism's about. So these are the two big areas I believe I can bring to council.
This is Kate again. Just want to say that I applaud the courage it takes to put oneself out there by running for public office. Thank you for listening to the Gale Hill Radio Hour, and please share this episode with others who value maturity, civility, and collaboration.